Evening, welcome back. I know it's been 2 days, but I've had some stuff to do and I've made an upgrade to the show. My partnered station, I got to 5,000 subscribers, so I ended up getting a new tablet, the Samsung Tab 7 Plus, put back into the show. It was time. It's also my birthday in 2 days on December 17th, and I had saved credit card points, no joke, for over 14, 15 months, and I had 85,000 points, which got me $850 in cash back. So I took that and I waited for my tablet to become a price I wanted. It was $1,000, but it was on sale for $729, and it was even cheaper than it was on Cyber Monday. I had a hunch that would happen, so I didn't buy it on Cyber Monday. I waited another couple weeks, and it ended up going on sale for another 6% cheaper. It was 21% off on Cyber Monday at about $752. This time it was almost 30% off at $720, whatever it was. So out the door, taxes and all that good stuff, it was about $830. But I did pick up a keyboard, a case, and all that good stuff. So thank you, points. And thank you, everybody, for believing in me, because you made me put it back into the show, and I hope this makes for a much better viewing experience, especially here on the ISO headquarters, where we'll cover the charts from time to time, but I like to cover the ISO and the newest headlines that are coming up. And this is from December 14th, 2021. And you can look for this on swift.com. Go to their news section, and it gives you up-to-the-minute, up-to-the-date news articles. It gives you news. You can find your needs, solutions, standards, anything you need when it comes to Swift and the ISO. Because Swift, after all, is not going away like everybody claims. It's actually going to be a big competitor to Ripple, and they're very, very, very compliant with the ISO. Don't let the mind-numb jabronis and fudsters ruin it for you. So this is an 8-minute read, so let's get to it. Make sure to hit that like button if you're new or returning and you appreciate this channel. Delivering major milestones towards instant and frictionless transactions. Following significant momentum in 2021, the industry is set for accelerated transformation in 2022 with ISO 20022 migration and the activation of Swift's evolving platform. A year after sharing our bold vision to enable frictionless transactions from one account to another anywhere in the world, the Swift community has made major progress in realizing this vision in 2021. We have delivered on many commitments, including transforming the speed and transparency of low-value payments, removing key frictions by validating payments upfront, and delivering tools for banks to rapidly benefit from rich data in a multi-format environment. We have also been strongly engaged in experiments to integrate CBDCs and new digital assets into cross-border flows, as well as innovative proofs of concept demonstrating the real-time interlinking of market infrastructures. So we really need to focus on Swift a lot in the ISO headquarters as well, because there's a lot going on with Swift, and a lot of people don't realize that. They think Swift is just going away, which is amazing. So let's watch this real quick. Swift, you're not going to let me do it? Oh, you know what? Because I'm screen recording, it probably won't let me. That could be why. Well, we'll have to do that at a different time then. The actual watching of the video, since it won't let me do it. So delivering at pace in 2021. The innovations we have brought to market this year are central to our strategic agenda to support the transformation of the global industry. Adoption is underway and is accelerating in 2022 and beyond. The services available to the industry to adopt immediately are fast, affordable, low-value cross-border payments. We're going to get familiar with all of this stuff so you guys understand. Swift Go, launched in July, significantly improves the experience for consumers and small businesses sending low-value cross-border payments and enables banks to provide their end customers a fast, predictable, and highly secure payments experience with upfront visibility on processing times and costs. It is rapidly gaining traction with more than 120 leading international financial institutions signed up. Frictionless payments with fewer holdups. Payment pre-validation. eliminates one of the leading causes for international payments to stop or lose time: incorrect pay information. The service enables banks to verify beneficiaries' account details before a payment is sent and catch typos or transposed account numbers upfront. Improve services to end customers through rich data. In November, we launched a new in-flow translation service that will ease the migration from the MT standard to ISO 20022 next year. In-flow translation is key to enabling a smooth transition to the rich data standard. Excuse me. While allowing the industry to keep its existing systems running smoothly, it enables financial institutions to adopt the new standard at their own pace through the industry-defined transition phase up to November 2025. Moving record high volumes quickly and securely, these developments build on strong momentum for SWIFT. We are on track for another year of double-digit growth. In November, had a record 50.3 messages exchanged over our network to a single day. Today, because of SWIFT GPI and the work of the SWIFT community in recent years to overhaul the speed and predictability of cross-border payments, the vast majority of these payments instructions are executed in seconds, with nearly half credited to end beneficiaries within 5 minutes and almost 2/3 within 30 minutes. After compliance checks, currency controls, and other factors applicable to all international payments, most of the remaining payments reach payees the same day. Accelerating. Where did we just? So let's see. Ooh, I like all this. So, driving innovation forward. In terms of broader innovation in 2021, SWIFT has prioritized CBDCs. We are actively experimenting to see how our evolving platform could interact with the cross-border use of central bank digital currency (CBDCs), and demonstrating that interoperability between different payment systems will be the key to success. Market infrastructure interlinking. Driving instant cross-border payments is dependent on the interlinking of real-time market infrastructure and financial institutions to enable faster, more seamless transactions around the world. In October, we announced a proof of concept with EBA Clearing and the clearinghouse TCH that demonstrated the feasibility of synchronizing settlement across existing instant payment systems with the speed and agility that meets with the Bank of International Settlement (CPMI) targets. Agile innovation. We are upping our game in terms of driving industry change, and as part of that, customers, for instance, we are exploring areas such as AI machine learning with a view to developing new service features. Accelerating transformation, looking ahead to 2022. In 2022, we have ambitious plans to accelerate adoption of our new services across the global financial community, with SwiftGo providing the underlying infrastructure for the world's low-value cross-border payments, and the next iteration of the payment pre-validation service coming in the first half of 2022 will be powered by sophisticated predictive analytics to further boost coverage and accuracy. We will also start introducing an enhanced platform that will take SWIFT's capabilities way beyond messaging. The platform will provide end-to-end transaction management, orchestrating interactions between financial institutions and other participants to minimize friction, optimize speed, and provide transparency and predictability. The platform will unlock new experiences for end customers with faster settlement, enhanced end-to-end data, and value-added services, enabling a truly instant and frictionless experience across the SWIFT network, connecting 4 billion accounts in more than 200 countries. 2022 will be the starting point, with traffic expected to ramp up on platform in 2023 and beyond. And then we have strong support from the global financial community. The transformation we are driving has strong support across the global financial community. David Kretz, Global Head of Strategy and Payments, Global Transaction Services, Bank of America, said, "This past year, SWIFT helped lay the groundwork for the transformation of cross-border payments in 2022. The migration to ISO 20022 in particular will enhance the quality of data with payment messages. This will allow more consistent processing across global clearing and create opportunity for improved efficiency and insights for both corporate and financial institution users." Fan Yousheng, General Manager of Clearing Department, Bank of China, said, "The launch of SWIFT's new strategy in 2020 was a landmark moment for international payments, and we are pleased to see progress has been made quickly and in close collaboration with the wider financial community. The SWIFT strategy promises to unlock a myriad of new opportunities for the industry, and we are excited to be able to bring these benefits to our own customers." Mike Balacio, Bellicosa, Global Head of Payments and Transaction Services, Bank of New York Mellon, said, "We know that our customers prioritize security, client experience, and cost effectiveness when moving money cross borders. The initiative SWIFT has launched this year help us provide an enhanced service to our clients, and we anticipate more enhancements to come as the strategy continues to take shape." Pierre Ferstan, Global Head of Cash Management, Trade and Payments, BNP Paribas, said, "With ISO 20022 adoption in progress at banks and market infrastructure and the evolution of the SWIFT platform, the SWIFT community is laying foundations that will accelerate innovation and cross-border payments in the years to come. Corporates are essential players in this journey, and at BNPP, we are reaching out to our customers to help them construct their multi-year roadmap. We continue to encourage SWIFT to provide a collaborative space for the industry where together we can build frictionless, fast, compliant, and data-rich cross-border payments." Amit Agarwal, co-head of Citi Treasury and Trade Solutions, RECIEVED, said, "Citi is very supportive of SWIFT's role as a driver of innovation in the development of a more widely replicable market infrastructure interlinkage model and the creation of standards to open instant payments systems to cross-border. This work has created a clear path for the community to vastly improve 24/7 instant and user experience. Additionally, the streamlined payments model has the potential to provide greater access, economic progress, and support of growing e-commerce and marketplace flows." Let's see what else we want to read. Yeah, let's finish this because I think all of this is going to be helpful. I know it's long, but we got to get through this because it's all helpful. It all ties in. And sometimes when it's boring, it's the most facts, the most real. Ole Mathiasen, Managing Director, Global Head of Cash Management, Deutsche Bank, said, "We are pleased about the recent launch of beneficiary account verification (BAV) services, which perfectly complements our own Deutsche Bank client strategy. We are looking forward to continue our partnership and collaboration with SWIFT and the community in the BAV space, ultimately benefiting both our corporate and institutional clients by increasing cross-border payments efficiently while reducing fraud and exception handling." Tom Haplin, Global Head of Payments Products Management, HSBC, said, "The scale of the SWIFT network is vital to driving the industry change that enables frictionless cross-border payments and enables our community to adapt rapidly to changing customers' needs. For HSBC, SWIFT is a critical and collaborative partner, equally committed to driving innovation that helps customers do business at pace." Umar Farouk, Global Head of Financial Institution Payments and CEO Onyx by JP Morgan, said, "We're pleased to see SWIFT focusing on the transformation of underlying infrastructure for global money movement, aligning with the financial industry expectation for continued innovation and digitalization." Philip Pananio, Global Head of Cash Management, Standard Chartered, said, "Since their new strategy was announced, we have been working alongside SWIFT to co-create the vision for the future of payments for our industry. The innovation sprints that have been run this year have been crucial, and we look forward to working with SWIFT further to innovate in the areas our clients care about most." Paul Camp, Head of Global Treasury Management, Wells Fargo, said, "We have been pleased to see several new services and enhancements from SWIFT come to life this year. We appreciate the open dialogue with SWIFT as well as its commitment to understanding Wells Fargo global transaction banking priorities." That was a long read. I'm glad you guys stuck it out. I think it was very important. Hope you guys appreciate the new presentation. There was only two things I wanted to cover real quick in the charts. And if you're sticking around, you definitely deserve to see it. I'm not even going to hint that I did any technical analysis. So hopefully you're still sitting around, but I want to show you real quick. Doge. So we had a little bit of a pump up to 22.22. So I wanted to update everybody. We're on a sideways consolidation. We're at the bottom side of a very critical support resistance line at 18.28. We are top side of the 30-minute and the 200-day, which is more of a bullish signal that we could push up to the next level. We're kind of on a bull flag here, and we've only raised it or lowered it back down to support, which is a good sign. I could see us coming back up to 19 and a half cents, but we got to get past that first cup and handle to try to make this back up. If we can turn this into something, it's already kind of waved too far, but if we could pop up into that next range, which would put us up to that 24.30 perfectly. So that's what I'd be watching for right now. You've got 18.28 is resistance, 17.15 is support. The next resistance up is 20 cents. Next support down is 15.97. And then I wanted to cover, Shiba's down here. Where's Shiba? I wanted Shiba because we're riding the 30-minute time frame in the 200-day. We actually came in our supported on it now, so we got to put this line on here. It's very important. You want to follow this, so at least you have to have a roaming line. So make this a roaming line with the 200-day and the 30-minute time frame. Buena. My cat's meowing. She wants me to pet her, but she's over by the Christmas tree. So with Shiba, we have 3403. We're trying to be supported by, if we can hold support there, I believe, we don't need this up here. We'll be able to come up to 3673. We've got a few resistances in the area. We're trying to come up to the 4-hour time frame to put it in perspective here. Let's fix this. We're trying to come up to 3978. I don't know if we're going to get there or not. We don't really have a lot of volume to support it. I mean, the volume is so bad. So I would look to see if we can come up to the 1 hour and see how it reacts to that. Right now, I think the 1 hour is going to be a lot of problems right around here. If we can even get past 30-minute, which we're trying to get support on, but I think 3492 is going to be a big problem. So support 3403. If we fall through this, 3168. If we break through this, 3673. And last but not least, Algo. They added it to Uphold. I'm so happy. So I wanted to go over this. So if you're a fan of Uphold, well, it's been on Uphold, but they added it to the U.S. I can buy it in the U.S. now. It's not just there and saying it's not available where I live. So in the 30-minute time frame, we're being supported on it right now in the 200-day. We're going to move this up because we want it to match, because you want to know exactly where this is at. That's how far it's moved. There should be some kind of support structure down here, but I haven't updated this since I got my new tablet, so I'm trying to fix everything. And then we got resistance at $1.49. We're being supported at $1.42. We fall through that, it's coming down to about $1.32. We had a double bottom down here. We could also hold the neckline right here at $1.37 if we were to come down, so that would be something logical. The 4-hour time frame, we're trying to come way, way up here to try to get bullish, so you'd have to be over $1.68 at this current time. So that's what we're looking at for Algo. But man, am I excited to have Algo to be able to buy in the long term. What a beautiful view that is on this tablet. Beautiful. Real quick, let's go back to Doge real quick. I want to see some. I want to see this on the farther out time frame real quick, so everybody can see it. Then I'm gonna end this. So, and guys, look at Doge. That's a long consolidation. Very volatile, but it's a sideways. That's about as sideways of a consolidation as it goes. If we try to find a trend, I'm hitting my relaxation. As you guys know, you guys watch the show. I mean, could that be an uptrend? I still think if it was a real uptrend, it would have to come down farther. Now that we have a bigger chart, I can show you guys what I mean. It's going to be so much easier. So, because we don't want to look to see what the pattern's done. This would be like, okay, we haven't done anything. We had a support structure. Let's see how in the future, how it's going to react. Because nobody can predict. It could go way under it, could go way above it. And then eventually it meets back up at these points, is the point. We can even come back here to get a better line drawn because we've had support structure, right? For so long from back here, and you see how it followed this nicely. So let's see if we go out into the future, how this would look. Actually, I fucked it up. Because we want to go from where we came down. We got our support. So, I mean, I think we're on the right track with Doge. I really do. So if we say, okay, where's the... I mean, that's pretty scary how close that would be, actually. But it never touched the uptrend, technically. Came close. So if we say, okay, it's going to bounce around, I think that's a good spot. I think that double bottom is real nice right there. I really do. I mean, look at how nice and confluent that would be if this would just come down and double bottom there. It's right on the uptrend. That's beautiful. So if you're a fan of Doge, it did all this nonsense just to bounce the uptrend, right? So we came around, bounced the uptrend, right? That could give us the ability to do what we got to do here. It really could, because we did this, broke down, but it's still on the uptrend. We just happened to come way around before we ever touch this uptrend again. You know what I mean? This is what's going on. So at least you're hitting the uptrend. It could just be a slow death. But it's technically hitting the uptrend. So that's a good thing. Now if you break below this uptrend, that means you're coming back into bear market, way bear market, and then you got to come back down to those very, very sexy buy numbers, but if you're holding, very deadly numbers. Make sure to hit the like button. I carried on much too long, but I appreciate each and every one of you.